Christine Cheever, and welcome to the All Friends Cabaret, a variety show that connects you with your community. And as always, we want you to be a part of it. Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you act? Do you have that special organization you're raising funds for? Well, at the end of every program, I invite you to get in touch with me to become a part of the All Friends Cabaret. Hi there, I'm Christine Cheever, and welcome to another edition of the All Friends Cabaret. I'm excited tonight because we're bringing a little cool into the cabaret, and with us tonight is rap artist, producer, musician, Courie Gayle. Courie, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy that you're here because I want to learn more about the rap industry for music,
Okay.
and also hear your story,
Okay.
and how you kind of came down this road to become a rap singer.
Okay.
Because it wasn't something you were born and you dreamt, oh, I'm going to be a rap singer when I grow up.
Correct.
Tell me where are you from, first of all?
I was born in Dorchester.
Okay.
And from Dorchester, I lived there for like 12 years. Then I moved to Waltham as a teenager. Then went ahead and moved to New Hampshire from there.
All right, so you were not always into music.
No, there was just one rapper guy in the whole high school. We all know
Okay.
his name, Keith. And that's about it. I wasn't really into rap growing up.
All right, and so what brought you to discover the performance? You know, what was the bug that bit?
The
they
bug
say?
that
Yeah.
bit was in 2005. I don't know if you ever heard of In Living Color. It's like a comedy sketch. My family and I got together, and we went to, we did a live performance, and that's when I kind of got the bug.
Okay.
It's unexplainable.
All right, and so was it a contest you entered, or what
No,
was it?
I just wanted to put together a clean comedy show.
Okay.
And just have like parents and the kids come out and have a good time.
Okay.
And it was a win-win. It was a success.
Oh, that's good. And so what did you love about performance?
This,
Okay.
you know, it's just
We're
you know,
having fun here,
yes,
people.
Yes.
We are.
Just the lights and just talking and positivity.
Right, right. And the
learning.
music itself. So tell me about, you wrote a song that we're going to hear later.
Okay.
And it's of rap nature.
Correct.
So tell me about how you got, because rap by definition, I wrote it, well, I got it off the internet, everyone, that rap refers to spoken or chanted rhyming lyrics. It's an art form that can be broken down into different components. And it's about the delivery and the rhyme. And so you wanted to do that form as opposed to just writing a song with the melody and whatnot.
Correct.
Okay. And
Correct.
how did you find that piece that worked for you?
I mean, even though I wasn't into rap as a teenager growing up, you know, that's obviously hip hop really just took over, and rappers have a certain swag that any young 20-year-olds are always trying to mimic it. So I've always had it in the subconscious to do rap.
Right, right.
So-
And there's always a story to tell, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I do have a story.
Okay. And is that what? So tell me about the song.
That's
you're
how
gonna
I
sing
knew.
for
I
us.
mean, I used to always clown around and freestyle every now and then with the kids. But I was in a position where I had a company, very successful company, and I made a lot of money, and I lost a lot at the same time. I like broke. So in that storm, that's when I started to write.
Okay, and that had nothing to, that was just a business venture
That was a business
outside
venture.
of the creative.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So
then when you're at that point, you found your creativity.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And so what did you do? Did you just one night wake up and say, okay, let me write this song? What's the...
Yeah, it was just nagging thing. Just like, you know what, you gotta start creating, you gotta start writing the song, and that's when I just started. I mean, I have like folders like this thick of lyrics, and that's the only thing I could do to kind of keep myself from falling
Okay.
apart, so to speak.
No, that's good. That's good. And then how do you add in the musical part of it? What's the... Do you go to a recording studio and know how it's going to sound, like in your head, like, okay, this is how I want the beat to go?
Well, first off, like you just go on, you know, a YouTube or any type of instrumental engine and kind of find a beat that you kind of like.
Okay.
And then when it takes you from the inside, I mean, this song that I'm going to perform, it's one of the first times I've heard the song. That's kind of like how I like it fresh, like that.
Right, right. And so tell me about knowing that you weren't as interested in the singing of rap growing up. do you have any favorite artists today, or do you like the 80s rap, the 90s? I like Salt and Pepper.
Well, growing up,
them.
I'm from the era of NWA.
Okay.
And Tupac and Biggie. And that's pretty much it. That's what I used to do. Nobody else. All these people had all these other people, but I had those three, and you know, they were really inspiring for me.
Right, because it seems like there is always that story to tell.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
So, have you worked with any rap artists?
Well, I do have a record label. It's called Powerhouse Movement. I have a partner, and I do have an artist that we're trying to put him on stage with.
Okay.
Celebrities, which we've already done a few shows.
All right, so now you moved from rap into, and then you also filmed your song it's on YouTube, right? Is that?
Yeah, there's a rap on YouTube with family portraits and stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So tell me about how you moved into production, to being a producer, because that's, my background's the same. I went to school for theater and as a performer, and then I've moved into the producing. So that what I was drawn to. How did you get drawn to being a producer?
Well, I'm a businessman first.
Okay.
So from the company that I had to being behind the scenes and, you know, producing and all that stuff, it just kind of came natural. The rapping is kind of like a hobby that's actually seems like it's doing well, getting a little buzz.
Right, and so when you're a producer, take us through the day, or say a week, you don't have to be exact, but tell us, like, setting up for a concert with your acts. What is that like? Take us through.
Well, the producer per se is the guy that's making the music, okay? As a label owner, I have a partner, and it's our job to make our artist as successful as possible.
Right.
So me and my partner, we talk about ideas and strategies, and then we are very connected. So I have a lot of people that know, you know, celebrities and stuff like that.
So meaning,
so I just we all just put our ideas together, and we just put the show together.
so you take the artists that you have,
Correct,
and connect them, say, with maybe a sponsor that would sponsor a concert for them.
Yeah, they'll
that
be
sort of thing.
The promoter will already be doing the show. So not even a sponsor. The promoter will sponsor the show because the promoter's trying to get his name out. So we have relationships with the promoter, and we just put them on stage and make it a success.
Right. And do you find that rap is as popular, because it came out, what, the 80s and 90s is when it really took off.
Yeah.
How do you see that it's changed in the past 20 years? It's changed a lot.
I might get a lot of haters from this response, but rapping in the beginning, it was a culture, it was a movement, it was, you know, a community coming together, and it was creativity, pure art. And if you listen to the rap, it was real rappers, like rapping about real stuff, like real talent.
Yeah.
Today, and no disrespect to the game, but it's right now they're just rapping about money, sex, and all that stuff, and drugs. And I have kids, and you know, I'm kind of like the anti.
Right. Well,
Right
I mean,
now.
there's. I agree with you. I have young kids. I don't want them listening to that. There are artists out there, though, have gone from starting in rap, like Will Smith.
Very
Queen
respectable.
Latifah
Yes.
is one,
Yes.
where they've kind of moved through the different.
That's the kind of lane I'm looking for.
Yes.
They kind of went. I was actually watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air yesterday.
Yes.
Same thing like Will Smith. That's the kind of genre that I'm after.
Right, because you can show your creativity, and
Correct.
it doesn't have to be.
Censored.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly,
Correct.
exactly. So now there's a phrase you use in your life, which my husband came home from work one night and said, "Hey, handle your biz." And I was like, okay.
That's what's up.
So that's what's up, okay.
Yeah.
So because
Yeah.
Al is acquainted with
Yep.
Courie. But tell me, because I love it now. It's
Yes.
like, hey, handle your biz. I say it to my 3-year-old. No, I'm just kidding. But
Gotta
however,
start charging for that.
yes, you should. But tell us where that came about.
That
It's
was
catchy.
When I used to work at a collection spot, and every now and then I would just always say handle, handle. I would always just shout it out like a chant.
Okay.
And from there, my whole life would fall apart. So I'm saying handle. So I'm thinking, you know what? If I need to get my life back together, I need to start handling my biz.
I like it.
So from there, I actually had a partner to open up a clothing store in Nashua, and we kind of worked handle your biz. So it kind of got a buzz. So it's not just you and Al. It's actually kind of out there.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So what keeps you getting excited about the different ventures you're involved with music and producing? What is it exciting about it for you?
What's exciting is just God is real. You know what I mean? Like to bless me at a young age, to give me the success that I had, and then when I kind of lost my priorities, to be in timeout as far as, you know, poverty or whatever you want to call it, for 6 years, and then now, because I got my stuff back together, now it seems like he's blessing me all at once. Like this show, and there's other gigs, and it's just like everything, like the birds are singing.
No, that's great. That's great. And so what I like to have all of my guests, this is a good segue, share with my audience an encouragement. What I do on this program is invite my viewers to come along and show their talents or talk about what they're doing to come on and be a part of the Cabaret.
Okay.
What would you say to my audience out there to encourage them if they have a dream in their heart but they haven't quite followed upon it yet? A word of encouragement.
Absolutely. The biggest thing that I think a lot of people, it stops them from their dreams is fear. F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. And it's not fear of failure, it's fear of success, which is kind of weird. So when you get those butterflies, or when you feel like there's a state trooper behind you, you have to push through that. Only thing you got to fear is fear itself.
No, that's good. That's good. And it seems like you've just got a lot of great things on the horizon for you.
Thank you.
And so we are going to hear the song.
Okay.
It's called I Want to Save My Soul.
I
right?
just want to save my soul.
I just want to save my soul. And it seems like
soul.
you're doing well with it.
I'm doing well. I was in a storm, but in a storm you got to learn to dance in the rain.
No, that's great.
I got all the metaphors.
That's good.
I got them all.
He's good. So I'm going to have you take the mic and sing a song, and then we'll talk to you a little bit after.
All right, cool.
So here is Courie Gayle singing I Just Want to Save My Soul.
Money, cars, and clothes.
A lot of people relate that as being successful. And when I realized it was a lie, because what I had a bunch of clothes. My Mercedes was getting scratched up, and my family was falling apart. So the truth is, if you really want to have success, you put God first, you put family second, and thirdly, you can handle your biz. So,
it's gonna come. Yep.
It's not about the money and the cars or the clothes. That's what people tell me. People souls. I just wanna save